arrived. So pat yourself on the shoulder and say, I have arrived.
All students, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Vice Chancellor and Principal, Professor Mukhalo, it is indeed a great pleasure and honor for me to welcome all of you to the University of Limpopo. We are immensely pleased that you have chosen our university from a list of 26 public universities in the country.
You were at high school and you managed to make it to university, and that brings about a lot of changes. You studied under COVID, you studied under lockdown, so you overcame a lot of difficulties, but this is another change of environment for which you have to be prepared.
Apart from COVID-19, your greatest challenge is going to be you are here now at the university to study. To obtain your degree or qualification, this means books must become your friends.
You are responsible towards the people who have funded your study. I think that you know what it took to get you here. Many people have sacrificed so that you can be here, so assume responsibility for your study.
It is young Africans like yourselves that we look forward to finding solutions that bedevil this continent of ours, Africa. Starting with the community of Mankweng, the province of Limpopo, South Africa, the Southern African Development Community, SADC, the Sub-Saharan Africa, the entire African continent, and all of humanity.
Many of you carry the future hopes of your parents, siblings, family, and your community. For some of you, you are the first person to attend university in your family. You are a trailblazer. You are making a path where nobody else in your family has walked before, and many in your family in the future will walk. How lovely is that? For some of you, you are carrying on the proud tradition in your family. For some of you, there is nobody supporting you. You need to make this happen for your future generations. So no matter what your background is, you are carrying a huge responsibility to succeed.
Hard work and commitment will enable you to pass your modules. That is why in Xitsonga we say, mandla ya munhu a yimeli byanyi. We can also add and say, muchayeri wa donki anga heli mbilu. In Chivenda we would say, chakule chiwana nga muhoi. Also quoting from the good book in Sipedi, where it says, Mutu utla jampufucho wa patlaya hawe.
You have come to a place where we pride ourselves in producing great minds of South African society.
You are at the university, I must tell you, which is the alma mater of the current president of the country, President Cyril Ramaphosa, the current president of Malawi, Honorable Lazarus Chakwera, the current statistician general, Risenga Maluleka, the current public protector, Usisiwe Mkhwebane, and a whole lot more dignitaries, icons, people who have achieved in their different walks of life. So you have come to the right university.
Of course, there will be challenges. Confront them with a spirit of not giving up. You will sometimes fail your tests and assignments. No matter what happens, do not give up.
At the University of Limpopo, we will support you 100% of the way to achieve your dreams. Yes, it's happening big time at UL. Yes, I know you have been waiting for a long time. In fact, your whole high school life. Parties, booze, etc. And I know you all could not wait to get away from home to experience this. As your custodians at UL, we invite you to enjoy the social scene. But remember, please do so responsibly.
We wish you all the best in your studies.
Thank you for having chosen the University of Limpopo, where we find solutions for Africa. See you on the other side.
Re a le dumedisha baithuti ba rena ba ba re joinang in this 2022 academic year. Greetings all. This has been a long, long, long way. We received almost 100,000 applications, and we were looking to take just around 5,000. And congratulations to you. You are among the 5,000. That says to us, you are occupying a very, 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 very delicate and significant position within the university. You're not just representing yourself, but you're representing all the 100,000 candidates who wanted to study with us. You have a huge responsibility to take this seriously and make use of this opportunity. The Office of the Registrar is going to be looking after your interests, your records throughout your study life or throughout the few years that you'll be with us. It is important that you become conscious of that fact, that whatever you'll be doing, especially within the academia, we will be profiling you throughout. We will be making sure that we support you so that at the end of the study period, you can exit the system with a document in your hand, a certificate that is credible, a certificate that is worthwhile, a certificate that will open the doors for you. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity once more to welcome you to the University of Limpopo, and in particular into the Office of the Registrar. We wish you the best. Thank you.
Welcome, my dear students, to our beautiful University of Limpopo. Thanks very much for choosing our institution as your first choice. My dear students, another important division under academic administration is assessment management. Yes, you have registered. You want to attend classes. Where to attend? How? Now, the division deals with class timetable. You can access this class timetable on the university website or check your Kiaga email. There is a facility which is used by University of Limpopo registered student, kiaga@ul.ac.za. Another important aspect under assessment management is examination timetable, followed by examination rules, followed by remarking and reviewing of examination scripts. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, examinations are done online and class attendance is multimodal. And there is a variety of modes or methods of class attendance, online classes, blackboard teaching, etc. and etc. There are general rules, PG rules of the university, general calendar and university rules. The 2022 academic general calendar, which is approved, is available at the university website for your convenience. You can visit www.ul.ac.za. The general calendar is going to be your Bible and must be your Bible. Please make use of the general calendar regularly. Know it by heart. The university rules apply to all faculties. They are accessible at the university website. Each faculty has got its own rules. General rule on registration, that is G3. On registration, and after having completed and signed the official registration form, or submitted the subject choice in the case of online registration, the student agrees to pay the prescribed tuition fee and abide by all applicable rules. That is, the student has entered into a contract with the university. By signing, it means you have abide by the rules of the university. Students shall attend lectures, practicals, and or clinical sessions only in those modules officially registered for. Altered names and surname of students will have effect from date of publication in the Government Gazette. This implies that if you decide to change surname, name, you want to add name, what do you need to do? You visit Home Affairs. Therefore, you follow the necessary processes there. After, you submit the necessary requisite to the university to effect those changes. General Rule number 6, pertaining to payment of fees. You have signed the contract with the university. You abide by the rules and regulations of the university. Therefore, all requisite fees shall be paid as determined by council. No academic documents and information pertaining to a student shall be released until all outstanding debts have been settled. General Rule number 10, that is duration of study. Programs or qualifications you have registered have minimum and maximum duration in years. This one is very, very, very critical when it comes to renewal of registration. That is General Rule 26. It says, a full-time student who, or after having been registered for a full-time academic year, has not been able to accumulate any credits, will not be able to renew his or her registration at this university. But under certain exceptional circumstances, Senate may allow a student who was thus excluded to make representation to Senate to be readmitted in the following year. Student records. Student Records Office is the custodian of all student files, past and present. It provides electronic safe and secure storage facilities for all student files. Your records are safe. It also deals with examination results. It deals with transcript of academic record. Thank you very much, my dear students.
Coming to staffing, we have the psychologists, the student counselors, who are always available to talk and to assist students. These student counselors are Vincent Tlute, Julia Hlahla, Matimpa Chauke, Lerato Madileng, Anna Mabina, Mpho Munama, and Dr. Mandu Selepe. These student counselors are at your disposal. They will help you to feel better, sleep better, look better, and live better. You are still going to interface with them extensively and intensively on the days that will be disseminated to you when you will get to know them better. We also have Millicent Letswalo, our senior secretary. When you call the center, she is the one who will answer your calls and give you direction. We are assisted by what we call peer counselors. Peer counselors are trained senior students who assist the center in helping other students. For all these years that you are going to spend at this university, be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is a person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. Do not suffer in silence. Do not wait until you are incapacitated. Listen to your body and attend to it. Take expeditious measures before it is too late. When the going gets tough, when times get torrid, when things go horribly wrong, always be like sunflowers. Always turn your heads towards the warmth of the sun. Always turn to the Center for Student Counseling and Development. We are hired to hold your hands and walk you through the academic jungle until you emerge victorious at the other end. Take advantage of the services we offer to students. My last call is check your emails regularly because this is the new way of communicating with you as our students. You are also advised to listen to Radio TEF, consult with your lecturers, surf the internet, and use social media wisely. Our offices are located at Block D. D as in Dimagacho, D as in Dineo, S in Daniel, S in David. Our office number is 015-268-2437 and our toll-free number is 0800-127-565. Welcome once more to the University of Limpopo and stay safe. Thank you.
It is with great pleasure that the CAE extends a warm welcome to all of you to the University of Limpopo. The Center for Academic Excellence is one of the many initiatives that aim at providing you with timely and relevant academic support so that your academic performance, which is your primary responsibility, remain optimal. CAE, as a support center, has re-engineered its activities to meet the demands of our digitalized world. I am delighted to inform you that the University of Limpopo is adapted to the changes induced by the pandemic. Over the years, CAE has developed a variety of programs and activities to help you conquer your fears, anxieties, and uncertainties, making your connection with the University of Limpopo memorable and enjoyable using multimodal platforms. Programs offered by CAE for your benefit are as follows. Number 1, we have the mentorship program. The main objective of this program is for students who have been there and succeeded to assist those who are new to UL, to adjust academically, socially, and emotionally to their new environment. Student mentors are highly motivated and successful students who have passed well the programs you enrolled for. So do not be lonely or disoriented. The student mentors are there for you at no cost. The second program is the Reading and Writing Center. This center's main objective is to assist students improve their academic writing skills. Trained language and writing consultants will be there to assist you in interpreting and writing essays, assignments, researches, discussions, and so on, in line with your lecturer's expectations. You can complete your assignment and then bring it to the center for assistance. But remember, they will not do the work for you, but they will guide and help you to organize and present your work in a better way. The third program is the supplementary instruction. You hear some saying SI in short. The supplementary instruction program aims to reduce the number of at-risk modules while at the same time improve students' academic performance. Currently, all the services are offered online. This program focuses on identified modules where students have encountered difficulties. Senior students, we call SI leaders, who have previously taken the module and succeeded, are selected and trained to provide you with specialized support so that you can maximize your chances of success in those modules. You attend such sessions at no cost on your part. Then the fourth and last program is the tutorship program. The tutorship program is designed to assist you to revisit what you have learned in class with the assistance of trained student tutors. The online sessions take place outside of your lecture times and provide additional time on taught topics in order to improve students' understanding of concepts and procedures learned in class. All these programs are offered at no cost on your part. Finally, as you begin this new chapter in your life, please remember that education is more than just reading to pass exams and score good marks. It is about learning new things, adjusting to new surroundings, creating networks, and forging bonds that will transform your future life. You can contact CAE at any of the following emails: caementorship@gmail.com, cae.rwc@gmail.com, cae.si.ul@gmail.com. We have the CAE staff present here, and I would invite them to introduce themselves.
My name is Colin Tlungwan from Teaching and Learning Section.
My name is Agnes Mohale. I'm the SI supervisor. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2022. My name is Deborah Lekota from the Academic Reading and Writing Center.
Greetings, class of 2022. My name is Mavoro Tosaro from Baditi Student Support Program that offers mentorship to you so that you are well taken care of.
Hi everyone, my name is Evelyn Chia, Staff Development and Support. You are welcome to the university.
Hello to all of you, dear students. 2022. You are welcome. My name is Mpomo Dipani, Staff Development Unit. Thank you and welcome.
Okay, dear students, those are some of the members of staff from the Center for Academic Excellence. And for more information about the center, please visit the UL website and search for CAE for additional information and services. Also refer to the CAE orientation booklet, which has been sent to you. It has all the contacts. The CAE staff wish you all a pleasant and fruitful academic journey and stay at the University of Limpopo. I thank you.
Greetings, first entering students of the University of Limpopo, and it's my honor and privilege to welcome you to the institution. ICT, or Information and Communication Technology, is a strategic support division of the university. It is tasked to enable the university business so that it leads to pleasurable and effective learning experience through the use of digital and computer technologies. The vision of the division is to be a smart provider of coordinated and integrated quality ICT, infrastructure and services that enable effective enhanced teaching, learning and research, and also supports community engagement imperatives. These are the key functions of any institutions of higher learning, and ICT is at the center of supporting that. Our mission, in a nutshell, is to offer reliable ICT solutions through good corporate governance of ICT. We're also looking at improved staff performance, the people who are behind the operations of the information and communication technologies, effective use of technology in teaching, learning and research. We're also looking at improved network infrastructure so that your experience with the use of internet and all other related services and applications is a memorable and pleasurable one. Our sites or locations where you'll find ICT infrastructure and services and applications that are going to be at the center of your learning journey at the institution. We have the ICT on the main campus, the TEFLOP campus. At the EduPark campus, that is where the TEFLOP School of Leadership is situated. You'll also have our presence at Polokwane Hospital, at Mankwe Nursing College, at Dalmada, at Nelspruit campus, as well as the experimental farm for the agriculture-related programs. In terms of facilities and services, very briefly, we have computer laboratories and printing services that are available to all students on campus. There is also an internet service as provided by the network that I mentioned earlier on, the network infrastructure. Particularly an email service, which is branded Kiaka, is available for all the students of the University of Limpopo. You will be provided with an email account of your own, which you shall use during the course of your stay at the university and even beyond. We have a number of applications that are running on our website. It's called My TEF Student Portal, where you'll consume a number of services. You can access a whole manner of data and information. Bring your own device and remote support. Bring your own device in the sense that you, in the modern era where you'll be using things such as laptops and tablets and smartphones to interact with your learning activities, the ICT team is able to provide support where you're having problems with those devices. You can bring them in through a walk-in, or you can also receive remote support through a number of channels. We have a total of 1,226 computers across 14 venues, which are spread across campus, in the main campus, TEFLOP campus in particular, and you will get to know all these buildings and centers as you arrive and you are physically present on campus. The mathematics building, art block, languages and communication building, and so on. Within these facilities, we also have printers that are available at your disposal where you can print your hard copy material. We offer you wireless access when you are on campus at all the locations. When you are connected to Wi-Fi or when we are in the computer labs, connected through a local area network, through the cables, you'll be allocated 16 gigabytes of data every day that you will use to interact with your academic activities. Now that we have remote learning, some of you will be receiving education or your tuition from remote areas, whether you are in your rooms, in the residences, or you are at your homes. You will be provided with 30 gigabytes of data every month. Student Eye Enabler is a specialized application available for you. You have already used it when you applied for admission in the first instance. And other functions that you'll find in that is the registration that you have already done, online registration. Some of you have applied for residence. And then you'll also use it for student administration, where you'll access your records. You can see your academic record. You can actually update your profile, your phone numbers, your physical addresses, and so on. Equally important is Blackboard, which is our learning management system. Now, this is at the center of your learning activities, online teaching. You are going to be interacting with your lecturers through this platform. Full lessons will be delivered, instructions, assignments, and so on. All of you probably you'll be having laptops. I think the university has facilitated that each one of you will be provided with a laptop. And that laptop needs to be supported, it needs to be maintained. When you have problems, we have a notion called bring your own device. In other words, you bring your device so that you can be assisted if you have a problem. Whether it's an installation of new software or it's some problem with your hardware, use those platforms effectively. There is support available to you remotely. In other words, even if you are accessing these channels when you are at home or you are sitting somewhere at a remote location, the support will be provided through a call center, and there is the number 015-268-3608. You can also send an email at a dedicated email, credentials@kiaka.ul.ac.za or support@kiaka.ul.ac.za. During the course of your orientation, you'll also be exposed to detailed training about how to use Blackboard, how to use the Student Eye Enabler, the student portal, and how to access the computer labs and the printing services and so on. I want to thank you and wish you a pleasant stay throughout your academic journey at the university. Thank you very much.
I want to welcome you to the University of Limpopo, and secondly, to congratulate you guys for beating the odds and making into the University of Limpopo. So where your journey is starting to realize your academic dreams. Safety and security here at University of Limpopo is functioned for various reasons, whereby we actually have the mandate which are informed by the university strategic goals. And then from that university strategic goals, then we are actually mandated to provide safe, secure campus environments to the university community, which comprises of students, staff, members of the university. We also strive to ensure that the university properties are all time protected, and also to ensure that the public interacting with the institution on the daily basis are also safeguarded against any kind of crimes on campus. We actually have a 24-hour control room operation on campus, which is there to record any security-related matters that students may come across. So basically, when you come across any security-related issues, complaints or concern, then you are right to go to the campus control to report such. We also have a CCTV surveillance system. The CCTV surveillance system is there to ensure that, well, it safeguards the university, safeguards the university community also, especially over and about where the deployed manpower cannot reach. We also do the access control or the access card issuing. With the access card services is whereby we offer the university community the access card which the university community use to access the university facility or even the university buildings. We do also offer the reaction vehicle, which are manned by the supervisors, and these are there to ensure that as and when there's anything security-related breach reported, and then they are able to respond promptly. And we also do offer the crime investigations, case reporting and crime investigation, crime prevention, guarding and patrol. We also offer the ambulance services and fire services on campus, and also offer the ad hoc services, especially during the university special events, be it a student or academic event. The division safety and security is actually comprised of two divisions, or I will say we are actually having the in-house is divided into the in-house and the outsourced security personnel. With the in-house is whereby I located with my staff, which comprises of about 5 staff members, which are my support services. And we rely wholly on the outsourced securities, which are actually here on campus on the 24-hour basis. And the outsourced security personnel are actually deployed at the strategic areas such as campus entrance, residence, admin building, academic buildings, and in any other strategic area within the campus. They also offer the patrol services around campus and open areas, and crime preventions as well as armed reactions where necessary. The floors start with the report of incidents or security breach or complaints at control room. And secondly, the control room operator will then receive such complaint, record it in the occurrence book, and then dispatch the manpower, the supervisors, to attend to such incidents. And at times we find that, well, the incidents reported, it also have some kind of crime elements where it actually needs subs. And then in this case, we assist the complainant in opening the case at subs. And however, when the case is open with subs, we as a security on campus, we also do what you call the internal investigations. It is important to note that, well, as a campus, we have also moved to embrace the 4th industrial revolutions by ensuring that, well, we also integrate the system, security surveillance system in our operations. So this system or this surveillance is there and is installed in the strategic areas within the campus. It is monitored on the 24-hour basis. And what is important is that it provides the student staff protections. So basically in this case, I will say that, well, as and when our staff are in the office or the student staff moving around the campus, we find somehow there is no security, but their movement are surveilled by this system at a control room. And then if there is anything untoward, and then the security from that nerve center will then dispatch the security to react or to safeguard our students or staffs. And we also make use of the reaction vehicle, which are manned by the supervisors, and such reaction vehicles is there on the 24-hour basis. And why it's there is to ensure that, well, they attend to any reported security breach on campus or off campus. Keep your own student card with you at all times. Do not allow any person to access any door or any gate within the campus making use of your student card or by sneaking in and out behind you. Do not lend your cell phone to stranger, which is the habit that we often students come to report to control room about. We also ask students to switch off appliances when not in use. Do not leave valuable items next to open windows. Avoid isolated area, especially after darks, and ensure that, well, you do not leave window open when you go home. Avoid walking alone at night, more especially students who are residing off campus. It is also important for you guys to note down the following important numbers for control. The numbers are as follows: 2498 is an extension, 2823, 2454, and 2500. These are the important numbers that you will need in order to report any security-related concern, complaint, or security breach to our divisions. I would actually like to say, Safety and Security Department cannot prevent crime, but together we can reduce crime to a minimum. We are therefore looking forward to making a positive contribution towards creating a safe environment for all on campus and off campus. Thank you.
Let me welcome you to Mankweng Policing Area and congratulate you on your 2021 matric results. We all know that while you are busy doing your studies, you'll be busy going to the shopping malls and complex. Do not ask help from strangers, especially at the ATMs. Do not display money in public. Do not ask for direction from a stranger. Instead, ask from law enforcement agencies. Do not buy anything from salesmen at the door, outside the shops. Keep your personal belongings such as handbags and wallets safe. Always observe your surroundings. Be at the right place at the right time. The reason why I'm saying be at the right place at the right time is because you must know that you are here for learning, so do what you are here for and remain safe. Avoid walking on the street during the night. If there is a reason for you to walk during the night, make sure that you are not walking alone for your own safety. I'm having the safety hints for the victims. Comply, remain calm, and do not argue with the crime perpetrators. Do not make sudden gestures. Avoid eye contact, but try to remember how the perpetrator looks by identifying and remembering special features. Try to get away safely from the area as quickly as possible. Do not be a hero. Your life is worth more than anything else. While you are here at Mankweng, you have to know your police station, which is SAPS Mankweng. If you are involved in a crime, when you go to report a crime at the Community Service Center, know the member that you have reported the crime to. Every member in the CSC is having the name. You must know who assisted you. Again, after opening a case, you must know the case number. You must also know the investigating officer who's going to be responsible for the case that you have been opened. If you are having questions, make sure you liaise with the investigating officer. If you are having the information, again, make sure that you contact the investigating officer so that your case can be investigated thoroughly. When you are walking around the complex, Avoid leaving your cell phones at the back of the pocket. Avoid carrying the laptops around the area. There is a trend here in Mankweng. When you go for shopping, there will be people around the complex whom will tell you that they are the prophets. They want to pray for you. They will even ask the laptop that you are carrying or the cell phones that you are carrying. They will say, bring that thing so that we can pray for it. And because you trust the strangers more than any other thing, you even have that knowledge that they will assist you. You hand the laptop to the person. He will pretend as if he is praying for the laptop, but at the end of the day, you will lose your laptop. Please do not trust the strangers. There will be people around here who pretend to be the police officers. There will be people here who will say, someone took the money from the shop and they suspect that it's you. So please come with us so that we can go to the car, which is the police car. And when you check the car is unmarked. It doesn't even have a sign that it's a police car. You go with those people to a certain car. When you arrive there, they will take each and everything from you and you will lose everything. Please, please, make sure that you take care of your belongings. Make sure that you take care of yourselves because, as I said, your safety is our concern. I'm going to share the station commander's number. And the station commander is Brigadier Tsebe. His contact number is 082-565-7527. I repeat, 082-565-7527. We are having the Vispool commander who is Colonel Matabata. His cell phone number is 082-729-0406. I repeat, 082-729-0406. Again, we are having the detective commander, who is Colonel Wahab. His contact number is 082-319-9291. I repeat, 082-319-9291. There is a contact number in the Community Service Center, whereby each and every time you want to report anything, you want to share the information with the police, you can contact this number, 079-889-0639. I repeat, 079-889-0639. You are more than welcome to use all the numbers that I shared with you, and you are more than welcome at our policing area. But remember always, your safety is our concern. Stay safe in Mankweng policing area. I want to say good luck for 2022. I thank you.
We are your number one source of information, education, and entertainment. 24 hours, 7 days a week on 103.8 FM. Hashtag #MyRadioTef.
The station was established in 1994 by the students of the then University of the North. And it was fully licensed in May 1995 by ICASA. The role of the station is to inform, educate, and entertain. It plays a very important role within the campus, Mankweng and surrounding areas in terms of information, entertainment, and, as I said, education.
And that's Radio Tef, basically how it is. We create content for everyone. Everybody is welcome. We don't discriminate, and we tackle issues, variety of issues.
Radio Tef News, keeping you updated.
My role as the news editor is to ensure that our stories or news are well edited before they can be read on air.
Ditaba go Radio 10 re a go sedimusha.
Tapakolo irinye ire tlhogo ya sekolo seo se phagamego sa Masiana Progressive ka sešego Abraham Matthew gore tšhomišo ya technology le inthanete e ba gotše go tšweletša dipoelo tšeo di phadibago tša barutwana ba mphato wa marematlou tša ngwaga wa go feta wa dithuto.
Ke fa batho information e le goreng ke a tseba gore ba e tlhoka. I'm educating someone out there, so e bontšha gore le nna ke dira something, I'm making an impact into the community. So for me it feels good to read the news. And for students in particular who are in the University of Limpopo who have news and events, they can find us at C-Blog, or they can call us on 015-268-2721. In that note, I'm calling for all students in the University of Limpopo to listen to Radio TEF, because we do cover a range of stories that happens in the University of Limpopo.
Newsreaders are people who give information to the public. In my own words, I'd say a newsreader is basically an intermediary between what's happening around the world and the consumer, who are the people. I think newsreaders are important because we give people information. We tell people things that they don't know. And we help people make well-informed decisions, because the more you know, the better informed you are.
Radio TEF programming is made up of different programs that caters for different age groups, from the young to the old. And also our language of communication varies from show to show. And we did this because we believe that we need to accommodate people from the rural villages and also the diverse university community. And we have shows. Our shows also varies when it comes to content. We have entertainment shows where we have our drive time shows, we have our music shows, and we also have our factual shows. We're talking about our current affairs, we're talking about our talk shows. This is where we get to cover important issues which affect the community of Mankweng at large, and also issues which affect the university community.
The station has produced many and very good media connoisseurs for the SABC, commercial stations within the province and in other provinces, and for other community radio stations, government departments and private sector. We have produced managers, producers and presenters. You look at SABC combo here in the province, the presenters that are there, the producers that are there. I'm talking about Abu Isaac Mashila, Sandile Dikhare, the manager Madikana Machila, Rosetta Sebaku. These are our people. We have produced them from this community radio station, and they were the students before they come to the station, because we normally train students from media studies, the final year from media studies, a program. We prepare them for their exit. We give them an opportunity to sharpen their skills.
The Energetic Show with an energetic host. Route 3 to 6.
I go by the name of Lamuntu, the captain himself, captain of the airwaves. Most know me as Khopana, that I do Route 3 to 6 on Radio 3.8 FM, and most definitely we focus more on local content. And well, I must say our afternoon drive is one of the best, and so we've managed to bring up, or should I say, to increase the numbers. And people know that the numbers don't lie. And we tend to focus more on local content in terms of the upbringing of local artists, and not forgetting as well as looking at how to also to help the likes of your people who are publishing books, and also looking at to bring bringing whatever that is happening in our community straight to the residents of Mankweng and neighboring areas.
The station, it's very relevant to the first years because this is their station where they get information. Members of the university from different sections and department from the university use this platform to talk to the students. They send important messages that are related to their studies, that are related to the university, including the SRC leadership. They use this platform to communicate with their students. So the station is very relevant and appealing to the students of this university.
And also we cater for the young ones. Kids from the ages of 4. We have shows such as Majubana, where we read them books and so forth. And also we have youth-oriented shows such as Baswaki Bukamusa. That's where we get to discuss issues which rather tackle or affect our young people in high schools. We get to talk about things such as teenage pregnancies, talk about career guidance, we talk about issues which affect their sexuality, and we make sure that we don't leave anyone out. Even like our senior citizens, we have shows which they can just sit, listen to retro music, and they get to remember about the olden days when Masuga Salowland.
Well, the station play a very important role towards community development. We have programs such as Ntumetsebe and Lekgotla la Dipolitician. During these programs, we invite empowerment structures from the community and from the university to share information about crime, gender-based violence, drug abuse. We also invite Mankweng Hospital, their centers, to Tuzela, to come and discuss social issues that affect our people, our listeners on a daily basis. So it's one of the important roles that the community radio should play. And we also go to the communities.
We talk to them about Career Corner, different types of careers that are out there in South Africa that they can actually just, who knows, come through at the University of Limpopo and see what it has to offer when it comes to their career choices. So that's what we do. Well, that's what I do actually on the midday experience. Yeah, it's a big salad of songs. We play international songs. We play local songs. We play local, like here local, like, you know, people bring in their music right here at the station to the music compiler, and we make sure that we play their music so that they can get that pitching. You know what I mean? So, which is fun as well. But it's vibey, it's calm at the same time as chilled. I just want to entertain people and educate the listeners as well. So that's what the midday experience is all about.
Times Square, that's where your favorite station is at. Radio Tab on 103.8 FM.
You tuned in to the Midday Experience with me, Tukisho Mrapama, on Radio Tab 103.8 FM, a station that listens to the people live at the University of Limpopo. Got Times Square right here on 103.8 FM.
From within communities, we are still the best. This is my favorite station. Hashtag my Radio Tab. My Radio Tab. My Radio Tab.
Greetings to all of you young people. Groete aan almal van julle. Mashaweta. Dumelang sanbingelela. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the University of Limpopo. I'm actually very excited that you decided to make a choice of coming to this institution. It is an institution of a lot of history. You will not regret that you ever came here. COVID gives us an opportunity to go digital. And knowing that you people are very well vested with information of social media, we don't think that you are going to have a problem coping with issues of digitalization. So you are welcome. As you are here, you are going to realize that those programs that are digitalized are improving every day. So don't be in a hurry. Some of the things that you are going to be expecting, you will find as time goes on. The Division of Student Affairs is a division that is trying to create a home for you as you are in the university. We understand the transition of you coming from the school to a university situation. There are many things that you are going to have to adjust to. Just relax, don't panic. Everything is well prepared for you. We understand the transition from home to, the residence life. Don't get confused or get too excited. Be yourself. You have been taught good manners by your own parents at home. Stay that good child. We are your parents here. When you get frustrated and you don't know where to go, our offices are open to assist you. Please make use of our offices. We care for your welfare here and your safety. As a result, in Student Affairs, we've got different departments that are looking after those, the welfare and your interests. Make use of those departments. Also note that Student Affairs is housing the SRC, the Student Representative Council. Now, these people here are the leadership of students. They are interested in your welfare. They represent you in different fora of the university, different meetings. So make use of their offices. They are stationed there at the chambers, at the student chambers. They've got different offices. It's 17 people that are going to be working with you. The president of the SRC will come and explain some of the things that you need to know about the SRC. SRC is not necessarily for strikes. It is representing students. So when you join the political structures that we have in the university, we are saying that we are preparing you to become maybe not necessarily a politician, but somebody that understands politics. And that preparation is very important in future when we are going to be going out there. We don't know who's going to be the next president of your generation, so it might just be one of you. So try by all means to understand this university in totality. My office is at the old admin building. Anytime that you are encountering a problem, please feel free to come. It's very important that you know who to talk to. In my office, we are this office that really communicate with your parents. Your parents can talk to us anytime. You are not coming here to build families. You are coming here to study. It's very important for you to note that, or always remember why you are here in the university. To the young men, young males, I want to say that you have not come here to be fathers of some sort. You are all coming from your homes. Your parents are all responsible for you. I have not seen a parent that becomes responsible for a son and a girlfriend. So please don't try to make yourselves fathers of these women. They also have their parents that brought them to the university. Please keep your monies to yourselves. Stop buying nails and hair and all the other things that you're buying to maintain these people. They have their own parents. Their parents will maintain them. My number is 082 200 5251. 082 200 5251. Once again, welcome all of you to the university of your choice, the University of Limpopo. Thank you.
As part of the welcome from Student Life Governance and Development, this is a sector that falls under Student Affairs. I'd like to take this opportunity to then help you to navigate and understand the parts within Student Affairs or Student Governance where you can actually participate. The department firstly is situated at an old admin building, and that is when at any given time you can come and just check on us if you need any additional assistance. What do we actually deal with at most? We deal with the components that relate to student life, that is to provide support to you. We also advocate for students on all other matters that affect them as social ills. So student governance then becomes your second home. And on the part where we deal with advocating for students, you'll be aware as you are registering for this year that there are packages that the academic sector is giving you. Among them, you'll be given the academic rules. Among them, you'll be given the student code of conduct. We want to emphasize to you as young people to take time and read those rules, to take time and read those academic rules. As our intention, we want you to graduate on record time. So it is very important that you spend more time reading on those rules, understanding them better, so that you are not caught in situations where you end up not finishing on your record time, you end up being dismissed in the institution. We also deal with the bereavement. In an event, there is a deceased student, our office gets involved and we definitely assist that particular family concerned in terms of working with those arrangements. And we also, if it allows, because at this stage we are still working under COVID rules, we conduct, it could be the virtual memorial services for those students, given whether it's possible. And then we also issue the death notices in an event we have lost the student. You are aware, as you were entering the gates when you were repatriated, you might have seen groups of student structures, you might have seen your SRCs. This is the office that deals with the administration of those structures. We give support to the SRC, we give support to the student clubs and societies. And whilst I'm on that, I would also like to encourage you as first-year students to take this opportunity to align yourself with any of the social interests you have. We have a lot of student structures on campus. There are ones that are political aligned. If your interest is in politics, we are more than happy to join the angle. If your interest is on religion, there are religious clubs and societies that are affiliated. You can mingle with them. And if it's all on other social or academic related interests, those are also available for you. The first part though is your academics. Then out of class, we are there for you to just really improve on your student life experience. Welcome to the University of Limpopo. We're looking forward to spend more time with you. We're looking forward to provide fun and student life activities for the vibe on campus.
I welcome you at the University of Limpopo Student Residence Administration. Residence Administration at the University of Limpopo is one of the most exciting departments because it's going to be your home away from home. We are here welcoming you and also to say you've made the right choice by coming to the University of Limpopo. The University of Limpopo, our role as the residence department is to provide you with a secure living and learning environment. I'm telling you, you are going to be enjoying to be one of the University of Limpopo students. Sharing a space with your fellow roommate is very much exciting because you'll be learning more about the culture of your fellow students, their religion, and most important, what I want to emphasize is that please try to exercise patience, try to be tolerant, try to accept one another. Residence Administration, we have a team of colleagues who are going to be looking after you, our residence administrators. We also have the student development officers whom are going to be staying with you in the residences. And the most exciting part about the team of residence administration is that you are going to be meeting your fellow senior students who are going to be assisting the university in taking care of you. One of the most exciting issues about the residents at the University of Limpopo is that we don't only focus on you studying. There are activities and programs that will make your life exciting at the university. We run programs at the student residences, the likes of the Residence Live Talks. We are going to be engaging with you immediately after registration. When you get settled, we are going to be sitting together as a team and start talking about your life. And again, one most important activity in the residence is that we are also going to have the competitions. We allow our students to compete. We do have the sports extravaganzas. Our residences, they compete against sports into the residences. And know what? The winning residents will always get a prize. And again, we are having the cultural events whereby each and everyone is going to be displaying their own culture. We share the different food, we share our dance, we share our attire. We are now at the fourth industrial revolution. We are no longer doing things manually. Our online systems are working at the University of Limpopo. Students are now applying for accommodation reservation online. You should apply for online. What we do normally, we advertise the period on which you should apply. During the second semester of each and every year, we invite application from all the students for them to apply. Note that it is very important for you to apply for space reservation, because if you do not apply, chances of you getting space into the residences will be very, very slim, because our accommodation allocation is on first come, first serve. And again, our admission process. When we admit students into the residence, we consider performance. Our online service is 015-268-2570 or 015-268-4175. And you can also reach us on an email, remember. Our email address is accommodation@ul.ac.za. In residence administration, what I like about it is that we are going to be a family. You are going to know us, we are going to know you, we are going to learn more about each and every one of us. And I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy staying at the University of Limpopo, and I can't wait seeing you. Thank you.
Welcome to the University of Limpopo. We really appreciate that you chose this university as your institution of higher learning. And we'd like to welcome you all. You haven't made a mistake. Your stay at this university would be taken care of. Our responsibility as the Directorate of Sport is to develop the sporting talent and also to expose that particular talent. We believe that people will not gain weight here. They will participate in various sporting activities so that your body remains in shape as I see you now. You will remain like that for the next 4 years and keep well. We believe our motto, as we are saying, mens sana in corpore sano, a healthy mind in a healthy body. For you to succeed in your academic programs, your body must be very, very fit. We have 26 codes of sport: athletics, basketball, boxing, dance, cricket, football, to mention a few, up until volleyball. So the scope is wide. It's for you to choose which code of sport you want to affiliate to. Then we will be in a position to develop your talent as an individual. Because some of you might not know that you have the talent which can finally make you to be selected into provincial teams and also national teams. We will take you to places where you haven't been before. The Department of Sport is located at Oscar Mbetha Stadium. You will find capable sport officers in there, those who are managing the various sporting codes. We are 10 in number, and each one of the code managers are allocated codes to manage. The minute you arrive there, we will show you the office where you have to go and register as a member of a club.
Let me haste to welcome all of you to the University of Limpopo, and thank you so much for making the University of Limpopo your institution of choice. The University of Limpopo is one institution that cares for its students. We have a well-established student health and wellness center dedicated especially for you. Our mandate is to address your health and wellness concerns whilst you strive to achieve your own academic goals. The health center is situated on campus near the pedestrian gate 2 on the eastern side of the university. We offer comprehensive primary health care services, and our operating times are from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There are 2 ambulances on campus should you need any health care services after hours whilst the health center is closed. The paramedics will then transfer you to the Mankweng Hospital, which is only 2 kilometers away from campus. We have 7 professional clinical practitioners. a pharmacist, a medical doctor, 2 HIV counselors. We also have support staff, which is the receptionist, the secretary, a data capturer, and a condom distribution officer. We have also a confidential student satisfactory registrar placed at the reception. Please complete that register. Just tell us about your experiences and concerns and complaints and also suggestions that will help us to improve our services at the Health and Wellness Center. Now, before I conclude, be aware that COVID-19 is still a reality. Please comply with all the protocols and regulations. Wear your mask correctly at all times in the lecture hall, kiosks, a stadium, anywhere as you walk around the campus or as you go to the shops. Sanitize and wash your hands regularly. Very important, very important. Keep your social distance and avoid crowded spaces and parties. If you present with signs and symptoms that are suggestive of COVID-19, you will be taken care of in the quarantine or isolation sites. Welcome once more to the University of Limpopo. Do not do anything on campus that you will be ashamed of should your parents get to know about it. Ola.
My name is Justice Pukube. I'm the acting director of Rahona Disability Center, which is the center that provides academic support for students with disabilities. The University of Limpopo has mastered the art of creating a livable environment that allows students with disabilities to access high-quality education and navigate their way around the campus. The center primarily creates a dependable, accessible, and a welcoming environment in which students with disabilities can have access to and succeed in all academic programs, while also contributing equally to the academic legacy of the University of Limpopo. The center provides a variety of services, including computer facilities, accessible material and notes, orientation and mobility to familiarize visually impaired students with the university environment. We also have limited assistive devices. We also provide scheduling for extra time when students are writing exams and tests. We also provide advocacy and awareness. The aim is to inspire and support equal academic participation in the learning environment for students with disabilities. It currently operates 6 service areas that provide specific learning resources. That is the reception area. We've got the administration office, the audio braille library, we've got the braille services area, information and technology, and orientation and mobility services. These service areas have been organized in accordance with COVID-19 regulations and protocols. Some of the cutting-edge learning resources include the low vision room, which is equipped with large screen computers and electronic magnifiers to assist partially sighted students in reading their textbooks. We also have the computer laboratory, which provides computer applications technology to blind students using specialized software in order to technologically equip them and enable them to study independently in today's digital world. The service area prepares students to use advanced adaptive technology for multimodal teaching and learning. The center also provides orientation and mobility instruction for blind and partially sighted students. The students in this category are trained to learn their routes on campus and the surrounding area. This allows them to move freely and independently around the campus and the shopping complex. Furthermore, orientation mobility helps all students who are blind, partially sighted, and have multiple disabilities to be independent, not only in travel, but also in any daily tasks that they want to do, such as learning how to cook, how to iron clothes, how to bake or make sandwiches. The center currently accommodates the following types of disabilities. Number one is visual impairment. This includes students who are blind, those who are short-sighted, and those with albinism. The type of support that we provide for this category of students is accessible study material transcription support. We provide them digital recorders. We have dedicated examination room with desktop computers that have large screen monitors. We also provide for them enlarged copies. We also negotiate for them extra time concessions. We have infrastructural adaptations such as marked steps and marked doors at the center. We also provide access to Braille transcription for the blind. We also have specialized magnification software and hardware. The second category is that of physically or mobility impaired students. For them, we have a dedicated workstation in the computer lab, and we also provide extra time concessions, infrastructural adaptations such as ramps, accessible toilets, accessible door handles, light switches, desks, chairs, tables, etc. We also have walking aids or mobility aids such as scooters and motorized wheelchairs for them. Another thing that we have that is most important is the accessible transportation that the university provides for students with mobility impairments in case they want to go out in the field for various assignments. We also have the category of specific learning difficulty. With these ones, we provide test and examination concessions. We also provide digital recorders for them. We have another category of hearing impairment. This includes students who are hard of hearing or who are having hearing loss. For them, we provide hearing aids, digital recorders. We also negotiate for them extra time concessions. The other category is that of medical or chronic illnesses. For these students, we provide for them recording devices and extra time concessions. The last category that we have here on campus is that of mental problems. For these students, we provide referrals or access to relevant support services, either on campus or off campus. We also negotiate for them test and exam concessions, and we provide them recording devices as well. It may be difficult to adjust to university life, especially as a student with a disability, and to adopt new teaching and learning methods can also be very challenging. To make it easy for you, the center works with other university units to provide both academic and emotional support. When things get tough, do not isolate yourself. We are here for you. Please speak with our friendly administrative staff. They are eager to serve you with diligence and pride. We are looking forward to partnering with you as you unleash your talents and utmost potential. Remember that continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking your potential. Once again, I would like to welcome you to the University of Limpopo and wish you a wonderful, successful, and prosperous 2022.
Welcome to the University of Limpopo. Our vision to be a leading African university focused on the developmental needs of its communities and epitomizing academic excellence and innovativeness. Our mission: a university which responds actively to the development needs of its students, its staff members, and its communities. Through relevant and high-quality higher education and training, research and engagement, and in partnership and collaboration with its different stakeholders. Our values: accountability, transparency, integrity, academic freedom, excellence, and professionalism. The University of Limpopo, UL, continues to live up to its cardinal goal of addressing African challenges with African homegrown solutions.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm from Gender Desk Office, and I'm going to be talking about our roles at the Gender Desk. We offer the services to staff and students of the university, and we provide the following services: collect and track all gender-based violence-related complaints across the university and analyze trends to inform and improve intervention initiatives, provide a safe and confidential space and full-time counseling support to complainants and victims of GBV, confidentially advises complainants and victims of GBV of their options, oversee an independent disciplinary procedure for formal complaints against staff or student accused for GBV, engage actively in advocacy around gender equality. Whatever violence you are encountering, we are available for you so that we can be able to talk to us and to report, because it is very, very important. As a university, we are providing and we are making sure that we adopt a zero-tolerance policy of gender discrimination and violence. We also provide a service where survivors can access necessary assistance. We promote and teach protective and preventive strategies, including gender empowerment. Also, we implement a safer campus program which will strengthen the campus infrastructure and rapid response mechanism. Stalking, spying, harassment, or any form of intrusion upon the individual's personal space, unwanted request of sexual engagement, and also make sure that you rape and other forms of sexual assault, including grievances, bodily harm, and murder, interfere with the individual studies, including withholding of funding, for example, blood sugar daddy phenomena. Then all those things, make sure that you report and make sure that you are always saying, yes, I'm in this situation. And make sure that when you report the case, you must report within 72 hours. The reason why we are supposed to report within 72 hours is to make sure that we are able to offer you the medical services that are really needed. The medical service to test for pregnancy, the medical service to test for HIV, and all the other things that needed to be checked within 72 hours. But in case you miss that, you still can come and report your case. Our offices is at the TV White Space Center, and we are there all the time. And our number is 015-268-4164 and 4087. And our email is gender.office@ul.ac.za. Thank you very much.
We, as the Library and Information Services, are here to help you go through your studies and achieve your careers and your qualifications in record time, and also to be credible graduates who can compete well in the job market. As the Library and Information Services, we are going to concentrate on the virtual services or online services that we offer, so that you can be able to get information resources and also get our services online, or if you wish and you have access to the campus, you can come physically to the library. The first main library is at the main campus, University of Limpopo, and we've got other 2 branch libraries at the hospitals, one at the Polokwane or Petersburg Hospital Library, and the other at the Mankweng Nursing College. As students and communities of the University of Limpopo, you have free access to all these campuses and their libraries, and you can receive all services that are due to you, whether you want to request for information resources, physical resources, or whether you want services from your subject librarians. Whether you want to access reading and research spaces, you are always welcome to visit the campuses that I've just mentioned. We as a library are here because the university requires you for your studies and your research to use credible and trustworthy resources, which means surfing the internet alone or Googling, as we commonly call it, is not enough when you are at the university. The library provides access to scientific research collections that are also authoritative and trustworthy. These are the research outcomes published by the university and maybe for archival and historical purposes. We also assist our users by providing guidance through what we call the LibGuides. If you go to the library website, you'll be able to find links to our LibGuides, which have been constructed according to various faculties and subject disciplines. When you click on the LibGuides links, you'll be able to find relevant sources that will support your specific domains or subject disciplines that you are studying. We also have the digital institutional repository, which houses a material of research value, that is the thesis and dissertations that have been published by the university students or university scholars, and also any work of historical and research value. We also have internet connectivity in the library, including Wi-Fi and all the supportive technologies that you may require. Whether you're using your laptop or your cellular phone, you can be able to access our services from the library. Every member of the university has to have a profile, user profile in the library, which will enable you to access our resources. So we are sort of warning, if you don't have an active user profile as a library user member, you might be having problems in future in accessing our services. We assist the students by loading the records directly from the university systems, but you are required to access the library catalog, go through your profile and check whether all the information is correct, especially your cellular number and your addresses, so that important information can be communicated to you through your cellular phones. Of utmost importance, we also want to mention that we've got subject librarians. These are library staff members who are going to serve you in your specific disciplines where you're studying. The subject librarians provide specific subject-related services to guide and assist with the information queries and literature searches. So whatever query that you have that is information related, whether for your assignment, for your research, for your tests and exams, the subject librarians are there to give you support. They are always there to give you assistance. Whether you are on campus or you can call, their particulars are on the website of the library. You can check there, find their telephone numbers, their email addresses, and be able to contact them for services. We look forward to a fruitful interaction with you in the coming months and the coming years that you will spend at the university. I'll now hand over to my colleague, Ms. Marion Williams-Southern, just to give you an idea of the subject librarians who will be assisting you throughout this time. Thank you.
Welcome to the University of Limpopo Library and Information Services. The library is managed by an executive director, a director, assistant director, and HODs. They are Mr. Alpi Thusago, HOD for Information Services, Mr. MP Shika, Assistant Director, Hospital Libraries, Ms. M.W. Maraka, HOD for Technical Services, and Ms. Matheka, HOD for Acquisitions. I will now give over to the HODs to introduce their staff and their functions within the library.
This is LP Thusago, the HOD for Information Services section in the library.
I am Malesela Peter Shika. I'm the Assistant Director responsible for the Library and Information Services at the hospitals, Mankweng Hospital and Petersburg Hospital. Thank you.
I'm Mantala Mathecha, Senior Librarian and HOD Acquisition Section of the library. Thank you.
I am Winnie Maraka, Acting Senior Librarian in the Technical Services of the Library and Information Services. Thank you.
assisting the HODs in different sections, we have librarians. From acquisition sections, we have Miss Nomvoyiso Matleka. And we have in the client services, Miss Lona Mudiba. And from the information services, we have Miss Tondo Mutlake, the subject librarian for health sciences and science and agriculture. We also have the librarian for the Faculty of Management and Law, Abigail Shoroma. We also have the librarian for Humanities, Mr. Lucas Seabi. Miss Mabuka Chaba from the Petersburg Mankweng hospitals. Thank you very much. We hope you'll be using their services as you continue with your studies.
Online learning increases inclusivities, meaning that shy students like myself are more able to participate and engage with other students without the anxiety that might come up, like when you want to raise up your hand in a real classroom.
My experience with online learning has been a very, very good one. I have learned that in order to do well with online learning is you need to take initiative. You need to commit to your studies and you need to ask questions.
My experience last year with online learning, to begin with me, I thought it's going to be difficult because I'm a person living with disability and my disability is partially sighted. So when you speak of online, the first thing that comes to mind was speaking of a laptop, and I have a challenge, a serious challenge with sight and light. So I thought it's going to be my worst year ever in history. But with the assistance I got from ICT group or in University of Limpopo, it was amazing. It made everything easier. They were just one email away and one WhatsApp away.
Online learning also increases your technical skills, meaning that you'll be able to get familiar with your laptops, using your keyboards and some applications on computers.
Make sure that you plan out your study programs. Make sure that you use your online facilities wisely. Also make sure that you're using your data that you're going to receive in a very wise way.
Writing test online was a bit challenging because you find that I'm writing a test which has a 2-hour duration, and me looking at a laptop for 2 hours, it was challenging with my eyesight. But I was even given an extra time so I can take a 5-minute break to rest from my laptop. It was amazing. The Riachona Disability Center also played a huge role with making sure that everything that I needed, I got it in any time that I needed it.
I would love to congratulate all the first entering students for making it into the university.